Good morning. Hola. Hello. Friends, thank you for coming on Ayurveda Healing Spas Live. This is Aruna Patki, the Ayurvedic physician, doctor of Ayurvedic medicine and surgery, a healer, a yoga teacher, a yoga student, a yoga lifelong student of Ayurveda, as well as a lifelong student of yoga. And I am here today to share the wonderful recipe from Ayurveda. Any guesses, guys, what this recipe is? Yeah, this is called it as a Rama grain. You know Rama grain, Rajgira, or this is also known as a pigweed in the West. Okay, this is the vegetable known for its color, and yes, this vegetable is very famous for its as a coloring agent in the dyes and chemicals. So this is the vegetable, called it as a red root or Rajgira or Rama's grain or pigweed, or you can also call it as a Amaranth. Okay, Amaranth. This is a vegetable, and this name is very popular in the West because of because a lot of healthy home markets and whole food stores carry this vegetable, and it is one of the good vegetable. A lot of health conscious people are behind this vegetable. Okay, so today we will be cooking with this vegetable, as I showed you already in my previous video, which I just published 10 minutes back. One of the recipe, which is a tridoshik recipe, to balance all, to bring the harmony in the body, right? So that was a kind of a rajasic food, or that was kind of a stimulating food, or that was kind of a acidic food, where the potency was hot. Okay, now I'm going to contrast that dish with this dish, which is a kind of alkaline in nature. Okay, so let's cook with this vegetable. I will on the way I will guide you the benefits of this vegetable. Okay, so the most important key, the mantra, if you would like to take it from me, is like cook in the natural source of the pots. Okay, do not cook into the coated, do not cook into the covered material which you are warming and heating, and that poisonous kind of thing, coating, can go into your food, into your tummy, and create the hazards for the body. So do not use any of that. Use simple steel, or you can use the cast iron, or you can use the stoneware. Okay, so you can use something very simple in the cooking. You should not use the coated material. I am adding a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of oil. As you see, I have enough large quantity, and we will be cooking this much. Okay, because I love this vegetable. I can eat like a lot of this vegetable, because I know how healthy it is, how much beneficial it is to the body. Okay, now the another most common ingredient is as it is a summertime, I am going to use the white onions into this. Okay, white onions, and these both are supposed to be eaten in the cooked form. What is today's cue? So today's cue, we will talk about the benefits. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put, see, this is the dancing sound you should hear when you're cooking. Okay, this is exactly what I like to hear. And this is the one chili. Okay, when I see the nice dancing of the chili, also the popping sounds, all the dancing spices here, then I am going to add the onion into it. Okay, so let it cook for 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes, and see what happens in 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, So the very important key here in this cooking is how you add the combinations, what are the combinations of your food, and how you are going to use a proper good source of combination, which is called it as a compatible food. Okay, compatible food which suits the body, compatible food which doesn't bother the body. Compatible food is something which your body can digest it well, and you can get the utmost nourishment of vitamins and minerals out of that food. Incompatible food means which can create the imbalances in the body, which cannot get digested very well, which can create the toxins, which can create the ama, which can create the sluggishness or obstructions on the different channels in the body. Okay, so give it a nice stir. This vegetable takes only 5 minutes of cooking. Okay, if you have all the preparations ready, it just takes 5 to 10 minutes. Even today morning's recipe, like the tomato chutney, what I showed you, the full source of lycopene, the full source of vitamin C and K, good for source of a health, managing the weight, managing the cholesterol, managing the pressure on the body, you know. The different whether people suffer with a high or low depends what they have. Okay, so good source of that. Specifically, it opens up the channels, so it helps and heals to cleanse out the toxins out of the body. So that was the today's morning one, which we are not going to talk now. We already learned this in today's morning live. Now this is a kind of acidic food, so I am going to balance this vegetable with this vegetable in my lunch. Okay, and which is a lunch which I will be making from a rice flour. Okay, that's called it as a bhakri, and the bhakri is a kind of a pancake kind of a thing, but that is a whole process, just making up with some salt and hot water. There is no egg and none of the other added material into that one. Okay, here you go. So now our if you see, the onions are translucent, they're changing the color, our spices are nicely cooked. I am going to add the dry spices. Okay, and these spices supposed to always go here in the what, in the oil. Okay, friends, this is Arina Patki, the Ayurvedic physician, and I would like to know where you are watching this show from, who you are, and whether you are watching it live. Yes, this is a gluten-free recipe. This is a plant-based vegetable. This is one of the most nourishing vegetable. People do eat in a raw form. I will suggest, as an Ayurvedic practitioner, you should not eat this vegetable in the raw form. You should not. Okay, raw is not good for this vegetable. The raw doesn't suit for this vegetable. Okay, so it should be always gone in the cooked form, as there is a concept, and the more, as you see, this raw vegetable has a lot of nitrate into it. Okay, and we do not want that to bother our body, so that's why you should cook this. Okay, now I'm going to add a teaspoon of garam masala, a teaspoon of coriander powder, a teaspoon of cumin powder. Okay, and I'm going to add some salt here. Okay, so, and a little bit of, not little bit of, I always love lot of turmeric in my food. I'm very fond of the spices, so I add a lot of spices. Okay, I am just mindful about what is my combination of the food, and what is the reason, whether I'm eating it in the morning time, whether I'm eating it in the night time. These are all the combinations I think when I'm cooking. Okay, so this is exactly the proper way of cooking. Ayurveda believes in the food. And food is the first source of energy given to the physical body, which is made up of the 5 elements. So your body is made up of the 5 elements and your food is made up of the 5 elements. So this likes the like, okay? Whatever you sow, you reap. If you know this concept, this is like whatever you are offering, this is going to nourish to our body, okay? If it is in the proper combination, proper way cooked. It's not cooked electrically. It's not cooked in the instant pot. It's not cooked in the pressure cooker. It's not cooked in the overnight cooking. All of this slow cooking, no. This is the proper way of bringing the transformation in the food and making it more powerful so that it can give the utmost benefits to the body. All right, good enough? Give me a thumbs up if you like this, and also let me know where you are watching this from. All right, here you go. Now goes here. I know one of my client in one of my other videos, she said, oh, you use a lot of your hand, that is not acceptable. But I want to share to that person who has commented this on my one of the video. I would like to share that there is a huge concept of connection, okay? There is a concept of connectedness. There is a concept of sensory organs. There is a concept of elements. And the 5 elements represents the 5 fingers in your body. And the 5 elements, these 5 fingers represent the 5 sensory organs in your body. So what you are doing is you are so mindful about your cooking that you are thinking of balancing all the doshas in your body. You are thinking of balancing all the 3 doshas, 5 elements, in your body. And if by any chance any of the energy is missing, then you are helping your body to balance out that. That's why in Indian culture, people eat the food like with the hands. They like to eat with the hands because whatever the nutrients, whatever the vitamins, whatever the minerals they are missing in the food, they can balance it out, okay? So I'm going to add a little bit more salt here, as we are added already a little bit salt in the oil and along with the spices. I'm going to add this. Hey buddy. Oh, okay, so now the most funny part is here. Let me mix it well. And this is called it as a Amaranth. This is a Amaranth. This is a Rama's grain. This is a Rajgira. This is a red leaf. This is a lal mat. This is a matachi bhaji. So there are so many different names to this vegetable. Okay, I shared maybe 8 to 10s with you. But most of the people in the world, they have this vegetable available in their market. Okay, so look for this vegetable. It has a profound effect. When you get the seeds available, you can sprout the seeds and you can eat the sprouted seeds. Okay, do you see? I had the whole full of bowl of the vegetable, and now if you see, when it is cooked, it is going to be cooked and it is going to reduce the volume, right? So I'm going to add the remaining part and I'm going to let it cook for another 1 more minute. Okay, so friends, I have created a YouTube channel for your health. The name of the YouTube channel is on this video. I already listed on my video. It's Dr. Aruna Patki's Healing for Mind, Body and Soul Health. So if you believe in yourself and if you believe that you can help and heal your body, then I would like you all to like my channel, YouTube channel, ring the bell, subscribe it and share it with your loved ones. Okay, the more you share it with your loved ones, this knowledge of Ayurveda and this knowledge of yoga will reach to the more people, and the more it will reach to the more people, the more good community, good thinking, good people, good qualities in our mental and physical. We can cultivate and nourish all these concepts of yoga and Ayurveda. Okay, so please do like our channel. Let us know where you are watching this from. Give me your some love, send me some thumbs up, and let me know how did you like this vegetable. Yes, the potency of this plant is cold. Okay, so the other one which we cook, this is hot, right? The one which I already showed you half an hour before. Now I am going to contrast this potency with this one, which is a cold potency. So I am Ayurvedic follower. I love the concepts of Ayurveda. I love the concepts how Ayurveda has given the importance to each and every point. How you can think about your body, how you can think about your body type, how you can think about your environment, how you can think about your nature around you, how you can think about the season, how you can think about the combinations of the food, the combinations of the herbs and spices, and the combinations of how you are cooking, whether you are cooking in the electric gadgets, or whether you are cooking in the slow instant pot or overnight cooking. Friends, if you believe in yourself and if you feel that you are buying some time, or you are buying some good quality of time to yourself, then I will tell you that you are not buying the time for yourself by saving half an hour when you are cooking in the electric pot, because you are not buying the health, you are buying the discomfort for your body, which will create over the period of time maybe the discomfort on deeper levels of the cells and tissues in the body, which can create the symptoms over the period of time. If you do not cook it properly, it is definitely going to bother to the body. Okay, so the transformations in the food, this is called it as a sanskara. Say it. Can you repeat this word for me? Say the word sanskara. There are certain sanskaras you need to follow, and this is the most important sanskara, called it as the anna sanskar. Okay, so make sure you cook it properly, eat it well. If you do this, you will sleep well. If you will sleep well, you will rejuvenate well. And if you rejuvenate well, you will live long and healthy and happy life. So take care of all these small cues which I shared in today's Ayurveda mantra. This is Aruna Patki, the doctor of Ayurvedic medicine, a physician from India, a healer, a student of yoga and Ayurveda for my lifelong journey. And I'm here to share all these secrets of Ayurveda with you all. So this vegetable is cooked. It is ready. I'm going to turn it off and let it sit. And I'm going to make some bhakri made up of the rice, which will be, I may be doing live maybe in our next session, not today. I'm done for today's session. I have my clients booked from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. So I'm done for today's cooking and sharing my knowledge for serving my community. Okay, thank you once again. Share the love, share this information with your loved and dear ones. As this is a vegetable, you should not eat it raw. You should always eat it in the cooked form. This is good for your hair loss. This is good for your ulcers. This is good for your swollen mouth. If you have a mouth ulcer, this is a good vegetable. You can use it. This is a vegetable which is a dry vegetable, but it has a cold potency, and it is even if it is a sweet in the taste, the post-digestive effect is pungent. So it is very healthy to eat, even if you eat it on the regular basis. But people, this is a little bit heavy to digest as it has a cold potency. So the people who are kapha people, they can be a little bit mindful about this vegetable, as it increases the vata as well as kapha in the body, because they both share the quality guna, which is cold. So kapha and vata both share the cold quality. So this is going to increase the kapha and vata in the body. Very good for pitta, and this is a kind of a little pitta people, the way I told you already, how they can be mindful when they are eating this. So this is not good for pitta. This is awesome for pitta. This is a hot potency. This is a cold potency. This is, if pitta person wants to eat this, they have to add a bunch of extra cilantro and bunch of coriander powder into it. This is as it increases the vata and kapha, you need to add nice ghee. If you would like to eat it in the vata person wants to eat it, then they can cook it in the sesame oil. If kapha person wants to eat it, they can add a less. They should avoid the onions and they should avoid the oil, and they can cook it in the ghee. Okay, so these are all the Ayurvedic benefits of this vegetable. This is very good to as it is full of nutrients, and this is a very good source of good absorption of minerals in the body. It's a mineral rich vegetable, so full plant blessed vegetable, full source of rich in the protein, rich in the lipids, rich in the calcium, rich in the potassium, rich in the phosphorus. You know, this is a very good source of dietary vegetable, plant blessed vegetable, which is a very good source for the good health for the hair, good health for the management of your weight, as well as helps to get rid of some of the ulcers. If you have mouth ulcers and bleeding and inflammation on the esophagus and stomach and duodenum ulcers, then this is something you can think of using. But these whatever videos and information I share on my cooking page of Ayurveda Healing Spa or Aruna Patki, they are not meant to diagnose, or they are not meant to treat your diseases. They are just made for you to learn the concepts of balance and concepts of health and how you can take in charge of your body. They are not meant to diagnose, and they are not meant to treat anyone here who are watching me. So give me some love, send me some thumbs up if you like this vegetable. Yes, this is Amaranth, Rama's grain. This is a pigweed. This is a red leaf. This is a matachi bhaji. So you can definitely enjoy this during the summertime. Thank you all for coming on my live. I always come sudden because I am so packed with my other routines. I have my own routines. I have my own practice. I have my own gardening. I have my own yoga practice. I have my own walks in the morning and jog in the morning. So I have my own self-disciplined lifestyle. But here I come whenever I get a chance, and I try to connect with you all so that I can share the journey of my Ayurveda and my yoga with you all, as I am a learner and a student of both of these science of healing for my lifelong time. Thank you once again. This is your Aruna Patki. Please like our YouTube channel if you really want to improve your health, and share with your dear ones to whom you love the most and where you like them to also help in their health and help them to grow with us. Thank you once again. And these are two of my books. I'm an author of these two books. One is the Self-Awareness and Food, Healing the Mind, Body and Soul. And if you see the picture, it all represents the 5 elements here. Okay? And this is you. This is your individual you. Okay? And these are the 5 elements. And this is exactly what I like in my this. The self-awakening to reset, reboost, and rebalance. Self-awareness and food is the first part, where I have explained all of these concepts. And the second part is self-awakening to reset, reboost, and rebalance yourself. Rebalance. The part 2 is all about self-practice, tools of yoga and mudra. Mudra means body gestures, the gestures in the body. And this is all for healing the mind, body and soul. Yes, my YouTube channel is also the same. My Dr. Aruna Patki's Healing for mind, body and soul health. Thank you once again. Thank you for sharing your love with me and coming on my live. Please do share. Ciao, namaste, ola, bye, sat sri akal. Om. And let's finish our today's session with the mantra Om. I really want all of you to focus on your breath. Just take a nice deep breath in. And let's finish our mantra Om. I will just let you know how you can just follow me, or better if you know the mantra practice Om, then just do it where you are. Just close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in. Namaste.